Advanced Accounting Part 2 Selling Module. So let's begin. In this module, we will learn about the selling cycle in Advanced Accounting. For that, we will create one sale order and we made some sale and try to generate some profit, and another we will receive the payment from the customer and we made the appropriate accounting entries. So let's go to the ERPNext application and we'll check how all these things happen in ERPNext application. So go to the ERPNext application. Already I have opened my browser and entered my ERPNext URL and I landed on the login page. Once I entered my username and password, now I'm clicking on login button. Once I click on login button, I'm landed on a home doc type or a home page of ERPNext application. On my right hand side, you will observe there is a workspace of home doc type, and on other hand, that's on my left hand side, you will see that module navigation bar on which all modules are listed down. So basically it's a home module, help desk, accounting, buying, selling, stock, HR, manufacturing, quality, CRM, project support, user management, website, loans, payroll, build, tools, ERPNext setting, integration, and ERPNext integration. All these modules are available in a ERPNext application. So today's topic is Advanced Accounting Part 2 and Selling module. For that, as earlier I said, we need one sale order. So let's enter one sale order by going to Selling module. In Quick Access menu bar, we will find out the sale order. Here, the Quick Access sale order option available. I'm clicking on sale order and now just click on add sale order button. We will land on a sale order page. Here we need to change our company so that we'll get the clear picture how we generate the profits. Now here I have entered my company and now we are entering the customer name, and now I have entered customer name and now I'm selecting the tentative delivery date. Obviously I'm going to deliver a material on tomorrow. Now I'm going to add customer PO number and I'm entering the PO date. So now under the item table, I'm going to add the item where I'm selecting the item which earlier we have procured and see if the previous purchase price will automatically came here, and now this item I'm going to sell for this much of amount. And obviously I'm saving the sale order for the final confirmation. Delivery warehouse required from which we going to deliver this material. So set warehouse option is must. So in our inventory, the item is inverted into store. So I selected the store's warehouse and now I'm saving this. Now my sale order is get saved. I'm submitting it for the final confirmation, and now I'm submitting this and I have submitted this for the final dispatch. So let's create a sales invoice. there are two types. One if you go to a create drop down option and you will select a sell invoice, or before that you will create a delivery note as well. It's a choice of you what document you want to generate, how you want to dispatch this material. First of all, if you want to create a delivery note, then you can create a delivery note, and later on you will convert this delivery note when we receive the payment and convert it into a sell invoice. But in our case, we are taking 100% advance, and for that we are making dispatch of this laptop through the sales invoice. This is the one way by generating a sale invoice. Another way is if you go back to the selling module and if you go to the sales invoice option under the node of selling module and you click on sale invoice, and then you will be landed on a sale invoice page. And here I am adding a sale invoice by clicking on add sale invoice button. And now here I am selecting my desired customer to whom I am going to sell this part. And now I have selected the customer, and again I need to check the company. So I am selecting the appropriate company under which I have generated the sale order. Now from get item from button, I am here selecting option as a sale order, and now I will see that the pending sale order, which is pending for the dispatch or delivery, I'm selecting that sale order and I'm clicking on get item buttons. And now my item is listed down with the rate which we have entered at the time of sale order creation. And now I am saving this invoice for the dispatch purpose. Here by default we have attached the taxation. In India we are using a GST, goods and service tax. In your appropriate country you can choose the appropriate tax, whether it is a VAT or any other thing. Then you can attach that template for the taxation calculation purpose. So now I am saving this sale invoice, and once I save this, now the company and the GST account is a different company. So I need to change the GST ledgers here. For this I need to select, because our company is different company, so I am selecting this one, and another also CGST, I am selecting this one. Now I have made the appropriate corrections in the GST ledger accounts, and now I am going to save this sale order. Now the sale order is got saved and it goes for the approval for the higher authority, and higher authority once again will check the item description, item rate and the taxation part. And now I'm going to submit the sale order for the final dispatch. Now again see the cost center is also different. So again I'm going to the accounting dimension. And by doing the appropriate corrections in a cost center, now I have saved this sales invoice, and now material is get dispatched through this sale invoice. So till date we have not received any payment from the customer. If you check the accounting ledger, we have generated 64,900 amount of the invoicing amount for the debtors, and the balance is still 64,900, and appropriate tax ledgers get affected 4,950 for CGST, HGST, and Other effect goes for the sales for 55,000 rupees, which is my basic per sale price. So this way you can check the general ledger entry or general ledger view for any accounting dimension. Now suppose if you received the payment from the customer, you can made a payment entry by two ways. One is go straight forward to accounting under your shortcuts, go to the payment entry, click on add payment entry button, and then select the payment type as a received because we are now receiving the money from the customer end. Change the company and select the payment mode by which customer has paid. Suppose customer give us a check, then select the payment mode as a check, and then here from party select a party type as a customer and enter the name of customer to whom you are receiving the payment. Now I have selected this customer, and if you have if you have linked down while making the customer master settings, if you link all the bank account and contact person details while creating this customer record, then all the records or all the detail will get automatically populated over here. But we don't have any, we don't recorded that, so this field get blank. So now we are selecting account paid to which bank. That means in which bank we have deposited this check. Obviously our bank is a HDFC bank, so we have selected HDFC bank. Now another account from the debtors, and I am receiving the amount of worth rupees 64,990. My account balance, current account balance till date is 4,40,000 rupees. If I added 64,000, then it will be obviously it will be get change. So how much amount I am receiving? It is obviously 64,900 rupees. And once I click this, now I am giving the reference of outstanding invoices of this customer. If I click on outstanding invoices, I'm not going to change any filter over here. When you click on get outstanding invoices, your filter dialog box will get open. I'm not going to change anything in this filter dialog box. I keep simply the posting date, from date to date, or otherwise if you knows the due dates, then you can set the filter on due days as well. Or if you want to filter the invoices from the outstanding greater than condition or less than condition, or if you want to get the list outstanding invoice list from the branch or cost center, you can use any filter, or you can use a permutation combination of this filter to get the list of outstanding invoices. Currently I am not doing any permutation combination over here. I'm just simply keep the one date, that is posting date, from date to date, and I'm clicking on get invoice details. So once I click on that, my invoice detail will be get link to payment reference table, and I will check once again the entire amount and the taxation part as well under the taxes and charges, if is there any template or advance taxes has been paid. Now under the GST details sections, you will get the GST on which place of supply is there, or any other company or customer detail, billing address, everything. Once you check all this data, and now you are going to enter under the tax transaction ID from which check number you are receiving the payment and on what date you are receiving the payment. So this is current today's date I am receiving the payment, and I enter the check number as well. And now I am going to save this payment entry. Once I have submitted this, I have saved this, it goes to the draft and it goes for the approval for the higher authority. So higher authority will check it and will submit this for the final confirmation. Once the higher authority will submitted this, now if you check the ledger of the particular general ledger entry, then you will see that debtor opening balance amount will get 0 and it will be credited for the 64,900. That means debtor has paid or customer had paid us the outstanding amount and our bank account get debited worth rupees 64,900 and our closing balance becomes 0. So this way you can check the ledgers. On other hand, if you go to the chart of account tree structure, here you need to change the company, and now if you see that your asset account has been get increased and income account has get also income account is get increased. Now if you open this asset account, go to the current asset account, go to the bank account, and if you see that bank account is now increased. Earlier balance was 4,40,000 rupees and now this balance get increased, it becomes now 5,04,900 rupees. So this way, and in other hand the second entry is our obviously income entry and it goes to the direct income from the sale. That means we have generated a sales transaction and it goes to the sales account 55,000 rupees, and other two parts goes for the taxation part under the. So this way you can do the payment entry. And now if you check the profit and loss statement, here now we have generated a handsome profit. Earlier our profit and loss account during the first advanced accounting module, we see that we not generated any income. We made the expenses of rupees 25,000 rupees, that is we have paid a rent for office. So our profit loss statement goes to the negative. That means we have made a loss. But now if you have seen that we have sold out one laptop which earlier we have purchased for this 35,000 rupees and we sold that laptop for 55,000 rupees, and this is our income and this is our expenses. So we have generated 30,000 rupees profit from our sale. This way we can make the entries of the financial entry if in accounting. If you go to the balance sheet as well, and you've seen that we have a total asset worth rupees 5,39,900 and we have a liability of 5,990. 990 is a taxation liability. We need to pay a tax for the government, and 5 lakh rupees of our liability, that is we have taken from the investor. So this way total asset minus equal to total liability is our provisional gross profit or provisional gross loss will be calculated at the end of financial year. So this way you can make the financial entry of this in this ERPNext application. Thank you.